Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tina, and today, it's been a while, first of all. So, I had classes and my daughter's senior year schedule, and lots of things happening, and I just couldn't make videos a priority. Going forward, I'm not sure how prioritized videos are going to be, but I will do my best. I have opened up officially a farm stand bakery. So that's taking up quite a bit of time. Again, today also, I am not in the most ideal video location, but we're going to work with this. This is my cutting table in my sewing room. The room that has the nice office with the window right there and the natural light is sub-freezing. So we're going to make the best of it. This year, I am late. I don't know how you guys are doing, but I am late on getting my planner put together. And so I thought I would show you what I've come up with this year. I will tell you it is a strong combination mashup of some squared plans, some organized money, some life with Kita elements. Like, there's just a mashup. Those I think are my top three as far as like go to for inspiration. So I'm going to show you. This is a cover that I just made in Canva and printed out on cardstock, and then I just laminated it with 5 mil. Now, I did this last year and it turned out just fine. All the way across the room. Oop, sorry. So this is the one from this year, and you can see, I mean, obviously it's got stuff on it, but it's held up quite well. This actually had double layer inside, but it's held up quite well. And I tried to double it. Like, I don't like the way it came out with, I don't know if you can see that, with double laminating it. I don't love that. So we're going to try this. So this is just, and I just took a picture, and I took a picture that was already on Canva. Okay, so it wasn't like I had a whole lot of time. And then I just made it in I cut out what I wanted and printed it, and then downloaded this side and printed it. And inside I just took another photo, and you can see I put the page in wrong, but it's fine. I'm not mad at it. So we're going to go with very simple stuff this year, very functional. And that, let me make sure we're still in the frame here. Okay. So I'm on a high old-fashioned kitchen stool because that's the best seat I have for this table that stands taller than an average desk. So when I open it up, I have the inside cover, and then I've got this dashboard divider. And then, so I will tell you, this is my sticky note of what I still have to get prepared in this planner for the new year. This is just, I put a couple sticky notes here and here, and they just came from the other cover. I just moved them over. This I'm going to cover up because when I turn the page, these are bits of like quick reference personal information. So I'm just going to, which is why they're not here. So when I open up my planner, if I'm somewhere, they're still facing in, so that the personal information and like detailed stuff is not there. So I just brought a piece of paper. So again, this is the organized money kind of inspired. So it kind of thinking that if I'm changing my planner as much as I am to shift with life, then I'm going to do better if I can have a summary and sections, and then if something's not working, I can either add a section or take it away and figure out where it would best fit. Okay, so that's the goal for this. And if I am changing my planner with the different sections of function, then it's probably going to be best if I have something to reference and go, why did I do that? What was I thinking? Okay, so there is that table of contents. This is from Squared Plans. So I got a dashboard, dated dashboard from Squared Plans. And so this is the cover. And then I have the years at a glance for the next couple years. And this, I am going to be putting my menu on my, I guess this is a small future log. I forget what they call these. But when I make my menus up, I'm going to be just putting the dinners, because that's all I do is I just do the dinners. And that's what I'm going to do here. And it's going to be a lot easier than having a separate menu that I put somewhere else or somewhere else in my planner. So that's what that is. And then I have this divider here, and this says yearly, and I need to clean it up. I need to relabel, but my label maker needs 6 new batteries of AAAs, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so it has to wait. By the way, this divider here is on the right. I have 6 on the right, and I have a few on top and 2 on the bottom. So this is yearly, and these are my categories. So this is my future log. And it just, like, I've marked holidays and birthdays on it, and I've put a few things on it, but it's ready to go for 2026. And I didn't write the holidays down, but I did mark them. So obviously I'm going to know that, I've got Veterans Day, and I think that's Veterans Day, and then Thanksgiving. It's just something. This is what I'm using this year to plan out my months. I just wrote them in. This is from Fancy Plans Co., which I believe is Life with Kita. Look her up, Kita, on YouTube, and she's great. I love it. She's great. But I'm going to use this for planning my menus and my festivals and like anything that I am doing for my bakery farm stand. This is what I'm using. And so I just did it for January through December. I might not do anything for a couple months because of the year or because of the season, but I just did it so I had a complete thing. This is from not Fancy Plans Co. My poor brain. Oh my gosh. I just drew a blank. Who did I say? The Organized Money. There you go. The Organized Money. Sorry. So this is I think it's a 6-page file, but you can get this on her Etsy shop. And this is goals. And I'm going to work on doing quarterly goals and just work on like a 90-day rotation and reevaluate. So these are going to be the main ones for the first quarter, and I will just pick some categories like home, family, work, like faith, all that, and I will label them and then just put like a couple of goals in that I really want to work on. So I did print a notes page on the back because of the way I organized this. I want to get better and more efficient with my cleaning routine. We have a very large house. We have a small hobby farm. And again, I have a bakery farm stand. And I still have 2 kids at home and a husband. So, like, I need something to help organize. And I will be working on that. And it might just be a room a day kind of thing and go from there. But it's going to include like whose laundry gets done on what day, because heaven help me with 4 people still in this house and with the busier lives that everyone has. Everyone's clashing on laundry because, especially this winter, you have to hang up your clothes before they go in the dryer. That's the rule because we brought our electric bill down doing that. This is part of one of the printouts for the organized money. And I kind of went through and I did some of this myself, and I watched her video because I needed some guidance, and it makes sense in my brain. So I kind of like made this mimicking off of her, but my own, what applied to me. So for your planner routine daily, obviously I'm going to check my schedule. I'm going to look at my to-dos. I'm going to do my budget check-in, and I'm going to look at my Bible study and do it. And that also, Bible study includes my class because I'm still going to school. This, I'm going to set up a few routines. I don't know how many, but I really like this idea so that I can go just a quick reference and go back and look. So, and this is, I like this. It breaks it down daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annually. It makes it very easy. This is tried and true. My recurring tasks. This is mine. This time I broke it up into monthly, quarterly, and annually. I don't know why I didn't do it in the past, but my brain didn't work that way until now. So this way I know these are quarterlies, and then these are things I want done monthly. Inbox. This is from Squared Plans, and I've had this for a while, and it really works. So I put a new one in for this year. And I have several to-dos, and I figured I best start the year off with these because I'm going to need them. And then this is the project. This is from Squared Plans. I think it's in the same file as the inbox. So I like, you can list the project and then list out the steps, and then if you have due dates, and put any notes on the side there. So I really like that. This is now my schedule. Okay, so I had that name, but I'm making the whole thing be a schedule. So monthly plans. So I will be listing things for work, events, holidays coming up. I will put monthly goals because I'm going to take the quarterly goals and break them down by month. And then when I get ready to do my months, I'm going to break those down by weeks and days. So that way I can have actionable steps to accomplish. Okay. And then at the bottom, I think I'm going to leave this for upcoming events and dates that I'm going to need to reference. And then I have a notes page that I printed out. This is from the organized money. Is in the file with the routines and planner routine and that. This is now going into Squared Plans. Sorry. Forgive me. I'm just trying to get through this because I really think this might help some people to really, if you're stuck, think about reorganizing, even if it feels like you're starting from scratch. So again, I purchased the full dated version of Squared Plans dashboard, but this one is, so I printed out, you'll see the monthly calendars, and they're going to have different purposes. So this is for my schedule. So this is anything to do with schedule. So I printed out January's month, and I still have my month. Okay. So anything to do with a schedule. I don't care what category it is. If it has to do with a schedule, it can be a festival, a fair, a church meeting. It could be a business meeting. It could be a doctor's appointment. Anything that is scheduled goes on here. Okay. And this is kind of like just the way it's going to work. I'm going to list a top 3 for each day that I want to get done. And then I'm going hourly. So that way I know where my flexible time is, where my free time is, where I am over scheduling myself and that. So that's where this came from. And this, oh, don't quote me. I think this is, where is this? This is from Squared Plans. Okay, cool. So I got this from Squared Plans as well. And I love a lot of her layouts. Then I only have January in here. So, because I want to try it. And if it's working through January, I will print out February and March and then get moving on with the rest of the year. So this is a inspiration from the Organized Money. And Organized Money. So she has her set up this way, and I think that I've not had, if you haven't had any success with habit trackers, try a different layout. I don't know why I never thought of it before, but I've always tried the ones, and they're always like this way, and it's for like the whole month. And I think I know I get lost like halfway, and then I try to pick it back up, and I say forget it. I have the one from Squared Plans, and I love it. But for me, it's not working. So I thought I would try this. And this one I got, it was literally already done on Canva. So I printed out one per week. And I just dated them, for the weeks. And so they're ready to go. I just need to write my habits. And I was brainstorming which ones I wanted to track. And I'm pretty sure I can come up with a few more, but it's really easy to cross it off, check it off, X it off, whatever it works for you. This is where I'm at trying to get it done. This next section is going to be my to-dos. It's not going to necessarily be pretty. So this is, again, the monthly calendar from Squared Plans dashboard that I purchased. And then inside here, I have the vertical layout from the Organized Money. And I went with hers, one, because it was a little bit cheaper. Two, I like that it's very narrow up here. And this is going to literally be just to-dos. So let me show you. It's gonna get messy. So this is what I did last week. And so sometimes, like Tuesday, I had other stuff. I was gone. So I didn't put too many. But like you can see, if I need to, I can put like a ton of just to-dos. So that way it's not all over my main planner. So I have my schedule and then I have my to-dos, and I will take my to-dos and add them to my schedule planner when I have blocks of time. And I like it. I can put it, break it down as far as business and church and home. However I want to do it, I can just keep the blocks as separate, and that'll allow me time to do that, or allow me space. So that's what this section is. Okay, and then this is my faith section, and I want to be more... Oh, I'm sorry. I have these in here for when I plan my meals, because I do it monthly and I've fallen off the wagon and it has been a big struggle. So if you have you meal planned? Because I'm telling you, it's a big time saver and money saver. Our grocery bill has increased, but I've tried really hard not to have it happen. When I meal plan, I can get everything that we need, like 90% of it, outside of mid-month purchases of fresh produce and like milk and stuff. I get everything at the beginning of the month, and I think my average is about $250. for 4 people. Now, mind you, I have stocked up. So I just, especially this time of year, I've stocked up because I shouldn't have to go to the store but once a month, or the guys that go to work and leave the house can go get the groceries that I don't have. So, but I like how I can put the meal here, and then I can look here and go, okay, these are the groceries I need, and these are the groceries. And then I just kind of make that list, and I don't need to keep this. I just toss it, and I can put my menu plan for the week or the month on my calendar up front. And this is from My Life Plans on Etsy. She's got several, I think there's like 5 different layouts for this in this one file. So go and give her a look. She's got some really good printables. So this is going to be my faith. And again, I had to reorganize. So this is the dashboard. Again, I wanted to be more intentional. So this is going to be where I put my assignments for my class, like my reading and everything that I need to do. I am going to put on Tuesdays, I have a ladies' Bible study, and I'm going to put what we covered in what book. So I've already written my classes over here for the spring. And then I will, when I get the schedule in January, then I can start writing in the assignments for that day or the suggested reading, and I can check it off. But it's all here. I don't need to go to my separate like student notebook kind of thing. And then on here, I want to write maybe a little about what my takeaway for the assignment was, the assigned reading, what my takeaway for the reading that what we've gone over in the ladies' Bible study, just my takeaways and notes and things like that. I don't know what I'm doing with this box. I might just do it as a reflective. I might use this as reflective for the overall week. I still have that to plan out. But I really, really think that this is a good way to do it. Okay, so I have my health section next, and no, that's not on the table of contents, but I'm fully fine with it not being there. So I am changing up the way that I exercise, workout, whatever you want to call it. I do not, so I have a health tab, and it's just out here. So it's not like a side category. I cannot remember where I got these, but I know I got them off of Etsy. It's a whole thing. So there's like my journal thing, a journal, like this is like a daily workout. You can just write things in sets and keep logs that way. And then this is like how the week was. And that they have, what do you call it? Like a beginning, like a overview, like why I'm doing this. It has your measurements on it, has your weight, like all the things. So if I can find where I got this from, like who it was, I will put that down in the description box so that you guys can go find that too. In here, I also have, these are what I call down and dirty. These are, five workouts. I don't know why I have A, B, C, D, F. 5 different, like, no equipment, just body weight, movement exercises that don't take that long. And it's just to, if I don't want to go down to our workout space downstairs, I can just sit up, be upstairs and do this in the living room or something because we have enough room. So I also have like workouts printed. This is like the ultimate body. I think, don't quote me, but I think this is from Anytime Fitness. And then I have the push day workout plan printed. Those take you about an hour each. So, and that's if you're moving through with experience with them, like you've already been through it. This is for my reading, and I haven't finished printing out what I want to put in here. I have not fully figured out what I want, because this last year, let me see if I can find it, and it's still in here. Okay. So, good intentions and all, right? Let me see where to go. Okay. Okay. So this is, I think it's from Little Birdie Canada. Maybe. Nope. Wrong person, I think. No, I think it is Little Birdie Canada on Etsy. So really cute cover. It's adorable. I love it. Book of the month. Now this is just a small fraction, just a small tiny. There's like lots of files in this. This is like the ultimate. There's like book bingo and like book states, like a list of states, and then you write the book next to it that took place in that area. But the book of the month, I thought I could keep up with this. So I did the book of the month, I did the book of the year, and then I did 100 book challenge. I know I've read more than that, but I just haven't been able to keep up with it. So I don't know if I'm just going to keep the log, and I really like this. This is one that I made up. It's got your start and finish date, your title, your author, and how many pages. I don't need to rate my books and stuff. I don't particularly care to do that, but it's very simple, and it gives me the information that I want to keep referencing back to. So I have those. I think I printed out like 4. I have no idea how many books I've read this year. Hold on, let me. So then I have a note section here, and I'm going to be putting in some paper. This does not have everything because I ordered more paper, and it was on back order, and it said it was on back order. It just kept saying, oh, it'll get there by X date. So it was on back order for like 4 weeks, and I canceled the order and ordered different paper from a different place, and I think it'll be here today or tomorrow. So then I can finish like printing out what I want. I'm just going to have a bunch of note pages in here for any meetings, and I have at least 3 meetings a month for different purposes, but I can do that and then just keep them all here. This is going to be for reference, so I will have paper down back here that will probably have my daughter's last year of 4-H information, because if you're a 4-H person, you know that keeping track of your meetings, any officer positions, any community projects, any volunteer, any camps, anything like that, you need to keep track of that for that white sheet at the end of the fair year. And this is her last year, so we're going to go out with a bang and a doozy. We'll see how it goes. I will probably also keep a running list of what my family needs. Like if my husband's like, hey, I need jeans soon, I will put jeans and, whatever is needed. And then when I get them, I will cross them off. If we need a tool or something for the farm or something, I will put that on there, and then when I get it, we'll cross it off. I put a folder in the back because I always need one of these. Usually it has 4-H information in it and like our newsletter and whatnot, and that helps. But that is so far how I've broken it up. So I've got a yearly tab, I've got a schedule, I will have a to-dos, and then my faith, And then I will have my reading, my reference, and then my notes and my year are at the bottom just to get them out of the way. And at the top, I have my health way over here. But then I have just the two primary. 2 or 3? I should have 3. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have 3. I have 2 month and weeks for one for my schedule and one for my to-dos. And then I have my inbox because I reference that a lot. So this is how I'm doing it this year. If you want a comparison, I've already like mostly disassembled this year, so I really can't. I didn't think of that before moving on, like setting this up ready to go, because I was just in a zone. So if you want to see how I did this last year's, go ahead and I will link that up above so that you can go see how I set up last year's, and maybe that way will jive with you and you'll be like, oh yeah, I want to do it that way. But I thought since I changed up so much that I would go and do a run through again and just show you how I've changed it up and how I'm reformatting, reorganizing for a new life phase. Because again, I opened up a bakery and my daughter is graduating this year, and that's so we go through these life stages and you just have to be ready to roll with it and think ahead. And I think that this is going to help me be very organized and efficient in my time and very purposeful, which is what I have been striving to do. So this is where we sit. Now, I might come back in a month or two and show you how I've changed things up. Again, I don't know I don't know what my next steps are as far as the channel and videos. I am more than willing to talk planners with you. I'm more than willing to talk homeschooling and all that. If you've got questions, just put them down in the comments. I want to thank all the new subscribers that have come on in my absence, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone who has stuck around. But this is where I'm at. Life is changing, and I am trying to keep up running. So this is it for now, and we will see where we go. If you have questions, again, drop them down in the comments, and I will get back to you in a day or 3, depending on how busy it is. But I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.